Our countdown to first pitch on the softball side continues. Today's stop is Ada, and we get to visit with Destini Anderson, who is in her 14th season with the East Central Tigers. Coach, I know we're into a new year. We're all excited about that. I'm ready to talk some softball and baseball and all of this countdown series. We're getting that the privilege to get to do now. I look back on the Tigers then from 2020 before the season was abruptly halted, and record not where you wanted it to be, but it looked to me as though the team seemed to be turning the corner. There were some blowouts early on, but you get into conference play, and it looked to me like they were turning the corner.
Absolutely. I feel like we kind of got knocked back on our heels a little bit early in the season. We went to a couple of really solid tournaments and saw some nationally ranked teams, and we had a lot of new kids on the field, and I feel like we just, like I said, got knocked back on our heels, and it just took us a minute to recover. We were just pressing at that point, I feel like, and just trying to be too perfect, and we were just kind of settling into our, just trusting our teammates and ourselves, and just settling into the game a little bit when COVID hit, and so yeah, I feel like we were just kind of getting out of that hole that we dug ourselves into.
Well, you get a chance to bring back a number of players. No seniors listed on the roster, and I realize they're all kind of quirks, and there will be for the next 2 or 3 years. Eligibility and all of that, but you look and you go, well, no seniors on the roster, so you have some youth, but you bring back a number of quality players as well. Tatiana Bryant leading the way for you, batting .415 last season when everything shut down, and it looks like she's going to help lead the way again for your offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Todd is just an outstanding player, and I feel like her approach at the plate last year was just great. She had so much confidence, and I just love to see that, because I've had her, for this is actually her 4th year, but she's she'll be a junior because of COVID. So you just kind of see that development. It's just fun to watch her develop like that, and just to see all of her hard work pay off for her. Just an outstanding kid. She's a great leader, and I look for her to continue to be a leader for us, and continue to be a run producer for us. So.
And she's not the only one. I mean, I know that you guys can produce some runs.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Megan Lesko is another one. I feel like it's funny about Megan. She's been here for 3 years, but she'll be a freshman on the field this year. So she, her actual freshman year, she was injured, and then we had COVID, and now this is her 3rd year freshman on the field. So she's the kind of kid you want to have around for as long as you can. She's a great steward of the program, and another great leader for us. And I look to her, if she can have that full season, I look to her to really do a good job for us, and again be someone that's going to help us score some runs. So Kaylee Hamm is another one that she was a freshman last year, but outstanding hitter. So I look for her to help us offensively, and she's defensively a great player as well. We can put her anywhere on the field basically, and she can play any defensive position. Miranda Garza, Emma Barr, these are all girls that really helped us last year. Charlie Avery, we had her in left field, but I feel like we're going to have to move her to center this year, and she's going to do a great job for us. So I know I'm leaving some girls out, but we do have a good solid group of returners that are going to really lead the way for us, and I feel like they're just hungry to get back out there. Just when something's taken away from you like that, it's just you just can't wait, and I get that feeling from them that they're just so excited and so blessed to be out on the field again. Vanessa Tamayo is another one, returners, and Madison Postier, they're middle infielders, and our first week back, Vanessa just looked outstanding. I was just like, man, this is what I want to see from you. And she's like, yeah, coach, I'm just so blessed and thankful to be back. So I feel like that's how we're playing right now.
There is a lot of perspective that comes into play, I think, right now, and in everything that we've dealt with. We're speaking with Destini Anderson, the longtime coach at East Central, whose team is picked 10th according to the GAC preseason coaches poll. And Coach, I know it's tough to mention everybody. It'll give you a chance to talk about some members of your staff there in the circle. You bring back Paige Leshper, who was helping to lead the way for you last year, Jessica Sizemore, and more.
Yeah, Paige, I talked to her this year about just finishing the game. Like, she would have a great 5 or 6 innings, and we need the full 7. So I feel like she is ready to do that. When she's on, she's really, really hard to hit. So I just told her I need full, 7 full innings of Paige Leshper. So I feel like she's ready to do that. And Jessica Sizemore, she's coming back from an injury, and I feel like she's developing really well and developing her confidence back. Carla Torres is another. She's a lefty for us that threw really well for us last year. She was another one. I don't think her stats showed it, but she really did a good job for us, and I feel like she's going to have a great year in the circle. We brought in Taya Harris. She's a junior college transfer from Seminole State, and Seminole State's always nationally ranked and in the hunt. So I'm glad to have that kind of caliber of pitcher here, and she was really hard to hit for us in the fall. Of course, we just inter squad, but she's really tough pitcher, and I look forward to see what she's going to add to our staff. Lauren Harenecker is a freshman that I'm super excited about. I think she's going to be outstanding. She's a really hard worker. I think her hard work is going to pay off immediately. As well as Hannah Williams. She's from Carl Albert. She won a state tournament as a pitcher at Carl Albert. So I feel like we've got a really good staff that's going to really help us get those, 7 full innings of Tiger softball. So.
You were talking about Seminole State. That's a good feeder program for a number of GAC schools.
Yeah.
One of those programs that is like that. Coach, the season gets underway as the calendar moves into February, and then, of course, the GAC schedule, 3-game series this year in late February. Talk about how your schedule opens, and how does this match up to like what you were talking about last season?
Yeah, I mean, we're again going to just go to UCO and see some top-ranked teams, and just go toe-to-toe with some really good programs, and I feel like that's just the best way to get ready for our conference. So we're going to see, UCO and Oklahoma Christian and Washburn, and, just a lot of really good teams to get us ready for our conference schedule.
All right, and that in late February, you'll get to see those GAC rivals once again, and we hope to have a full season in 2021. Coach Destini Anderson, the head coach of the East Central Tigers. Again, the Tigers picked 10th according to the coaches poll in the preseason here in the Great American Conference. Coach Anderson, thank you so much for taking time with us today as we count down to first pitch in the GAC.
Thank you.